RationalInvestor.com's Daily Brief. The answer to your question is learn the goddamn process, trade your trading plans, don't take too much risk on any one trade, and just let yourself get rich.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Rational Investors Daily Brief public broadcast hosted by yours truly, Chris. While Brian and some of the other TRIers are taking some time off and enjoying the beaches here in El Salvador, reporting live from El Salvador, by the way. So that is a feat that I was hoping we'd accomplish, and we accomplished it. So that's good. Had a great time driving down the West Coast with Mr. Beamish there. So got to see a few TRIers, Joe from Coinigy. Yeah, it was a great time. I can't express how kind of grateful and excited I am to just travel and meet a bunch of the TRIers that are kind of out and about, and a group of us kind of just congregated down here in El Salvador, getting settled myself. I bought a one-way ticket, and I don't plan on going anywhere anytime soon, so that's good. Just got me a breakfast smoothie, had a stretch out there in the very hot sun under some shade. So yeah, be careful if you're out in the El Salvadorian heat. It's kind of intense, but that's why shade and water are always advised. But yeah, welcome back. I've got some stuff that I think might be of some value. Hopefully there's some value that some people can glean out of the things that I have to say. I don't plan on rambling for too long, but figured I'd give an update. Mr. Beamish is enjoying himself here, munching bucket hat and glasses and all. He may have a stogie with him at times, who knows. Nice cigar, but everything is kind of going swimmingly here. Haven't really been paying too much attention to the markets. It's been kind of difficult. If anything, I've been paying more attention to crypto markets. I'm more in tune with those these days because I can easily hop in and out of trades and, nibble here and nibble there, as opposed to hard routine of waking up and catching the opening ranges of gold, oil, and S&P futures. That's it's pretty intense, but hopefully I can get back into that routine maybe next week. Started looking at traditional markets again today, a little bit yesterday, and we'll go through some news, some econs, a little bit of traditional markets, and a little bit of crypto, and we'll have you find people on your way. For any newcomers, there will be an after party, and for existing members as well, there will be an after party. Join me there, and we'll talk more about crypto. Some picks that I have. I got filled on a position yesterday, so I'm pretty bullish on the crypto space and more active there. We've got a lot of great people coming on the show over the next few days, so that's kind of cool. I don't know about a broiler chicken show for Sunday, this coming Sunday, which will be the 25th. I think Brian will be, maybe, we'll see. I don't know where Brian will be. I think he'll be on his way back to Canada. So we'll see. I'll keep you all updated. We've got Julian tomorrow. We've got a special guest on Friday and a special guest on Monday. And then we should keep you guys entertained. Yeah, one of them. For the foreseeable next few shows. So bear with us. By the way, I'm using El Salvadorian hotel internet, so if there's issues, hopefully I can quickly rectify them. Yesterday there was a bit of a power outage which killed the internet and posed a little bit of an issue like 15 minutes before the show started with Siord, but we were able to get it up and running a little later, better later than never, I guess. So yeah, let's get right into it. Looking at the S&P breadth, I don't look at this as often as I should, but I think we're pointing, if the data is accurate. I'm sure it is. Stuart and Brian worked pretty hard on this. It looks like we're kind of, is this the slow moving average? Fast moving average is pointed down, slow is pointed up. Maybe a weak sell signal. If I butcher that, apologies, guys. Short term, medium term, no, not stochastic. These grids. Looks like country funds in the medium term are a little bit on the oversold side. A little bit of an equilibrium on the short term side. Bonds is oversold. Did I say country funds oversold? I meant country funds overbought. Ugh. Well, anyway, I'm not going to spend too much time on that. I will maybe head over to the news. I haven't really been paying much attention to the news. A lot of it is kind of depressing, but I did see that Elon installed a Neuralink in somebody's brain and they're able to control a mouse pad with their thoughts. So kudos to that camp. Do not count me in as a volunteer for that. You guys can have that. But that's cool. China's rush to dominate. AI comes with a twist. It depends on US technology. That's not surprising. Yeah, there was a shooting at the Super Bowl winners parade. Also not surprising. Speaking as a US resident and a digital resident of Palau. So, aha. Which is pretty cool. I don't know if anybody is aware of that tool. The country Palau has a digital nomad service that I've been using, and specifically, I'd like to fully digital nomad myself. And over the past year, I've been kind of out and about, different places, seeing different TRIers and just seeing different places and all that good stuff. And this actually is a saving grace, in my opinion, and a workaround for getting actual physical residency in a country, which requires a little bit more money. This is like $258. I paid in crypto, and it's on the blockchain, and certain exchanges accept this as a form of KYC, which gives me the ability to trade on multiple exchanges and not have to worry about that part of the trading game. So that's pretty cool. So if anybody's interested, give it a look. As far as econs go, and news related to economic and capital market data, looks like U.S. markets are a little bit of a downtick today. I looked at the S&P. It looked like it was kind of ranging. Not much going on. I guess the FOMC meeting minutes are coming out soon. A little less than 2 hours, I guess. So keep an eye on that. Probably the most pertinent econ of the week. It's a pretty light week. There was a holiday on Monday, and everything's pretty much pushed back. So, not a bad week to kind of disconnect from at least one market, which is the financial market, legacy finance, TradFi, all that good stuff. So next week, full swing of things. We've got some, what do we got? GDP growth, durable goods, core PCE. Oh, that's interesting. I think that's a major data point that the Fed uses for inflation. Maybe, possibly, potentially. Don't quote me on that. Yeah, and besides that, econ wise, not really seeing too much. Heading over into kind of like a broader market overview. Dollar index on a daily largely looks like it's ranging. It's been trending upwards for the beginning of this year. Higher highs as of the end of December. Um, I can't really say with too much confidence which way this will go, but looks like there's a number. Oh, didn't mean to do that. There's a number of bearish confirmed divergences, I guess, on the daily coming in. No TD 7/8 or 9s. But we could be at a pivot point, maybe range. Test these lows down here. There's a little bit of a gap down there. So, gaps like to be filled. I don't know what the percentage is. Maybe somebody in the crowd can tell me what the percentage of, look, I'm doing the quizzing. What the percentage of, probability of gaps getting filled is. But that looks like our range. We could probably, depending on geopolitical and money printer stuff, be range in this area for a little bit. DXY is a slow mover, in my opinion. So kind of just I keep it on my radar, and I like to just as a futures trader just take a peek over into the DXY and see what that's looking like. It looks like I've got a horizontal line coming out at 109. I could definitely see that as an upside target if we break these highs. But short to medium term targets is this gap up here and this gap down here. Yeah, we do have a US election coming up, so it will be interesting to see how that impacts the market as the year progresses and heading into that November election. I'd say, we break these highs, I'm a bull, target right here, like I said, and then if we break these lows, which, may or may not happen in the medium to short term, but, we've got some prior year Wyckoff checks maybe and that would be a major breakdown, from this large uptrend. Frame's good. Are you still do opening range? I still do the opening range. I think what I'm going to be doing over the next couple weeks when I get back into the futures trading arena, I'll be modifying my approach to day trading. Originally, it was hunting the opening range in gold, crude oil, and S&P. Varying results depending on if we were opening inside or outside of range at one particular point. And then after a while, I just started taking every single one. It keeps you on a strong routine, and it keeps you kind of in front of the market, and it keeps you engaged, and it keeps you taking a trade every single day, regardless of what the higher time frames kind of look like. So as far as maybe Mr. Miyagiing wax on, wax off routine type of situation, I think the opening range trade was great for that. And it was great for trying to identify how to appropriately, frame your risk when trading like the big boys, I'd say, the S&P mini contracts or the full crude or gold contracts as opposed to the micros. But I think I'll be switching my approach a little bit and just identifying the opening range. If we're opening inside or outside of the range, and then using other tools that I've come to learn from TRI and Mr. Beamish and just all over. 3 reasons for a trade. Every reason being different from the last, whether that be volatility, indicator confirmation, trade location, sentiment maybe, but yeah, and then market structure, all that good stuff. So lots of reasons to choose from after maybe kind of doing a little bit of prep work and planning ahead. Planning ahead is really helpful for taking day trades. Looking at the previous day's range and looking at where we are opening the day that you are planning to trade inside the markets and be active in comparison to where those other, I guess, short time frame market participants are. What'll really be fun is on Friday, we've got someone that's actually a funded Top Step trader coming on to talk to us about how he trades and some of the tools that he uses. So I think that's going to be pretty fun. I am actually looking forward to that a lot because when I get back into the swing of things, I'm going to be jumping in the battle stations room and just chatting it up and trading along with the big boys. As far as the S&P goes, this is a 30-minute chart. Let's refresh this. Looks like I'm dropping frames, so apologies, guys, if there's a little bit of choppiness on the internet connection part of this. Looking at the S&P from the internet. Fuck. Let's see. Am I still connected? Frames. Somebody tell me if they can hear me on the internet. Over there on YouTube, possibly. Chris Wifey's yelling. Have to run. Oh, sorry about that, Jason. Good luck. Disconnecting again. And I'm connected. Sorry, guys. Looks like there's a little bit of choppiness here on the interwebs. I'm gonna kind of hurry this along. Let's see. Seems to have stabilized on my end. I'm just gonna look here at the 30-minute sessions here, draw up my 30-minute ranges or my volume profile on the 30-minute time frame. We're back. Okay, thanks, Forrest. And like I said, apologies in advance for the internet connection. I did bring a Starlink unit with me, and I would like to set that up. I am still gathering data about the environment here in El Salvador, locally speaking. I'm almost like 70 to 80% comfortable with setting that up and feeling like my investment in that piece of hardware is relatively protected. The backup internet that they have here at the hotel is sufficient. 85% wise from a bandwidth perspective, so that we'll be back. Jesus, this is not good. This is worse than how it was on the Broiler Chicken Show. Sorry, guys. Where were we? Where was I? It's a little frustrating, but you know, working with what I got. I think we're back. I see quote unquote no drop frames from OBS. And I'm only going to do this for the ES since I'm running the issues and I want to move along here. Where are we? This is Monday. This is Tuesday. 9:30. Almost done here. 1600. Damn it, 1630. So from a day trader's perspective, if I'm looking at this market, looks like we opened inside range, maybe below value. Where's 930? The open here was 49.78, 49.78 down here. So we opened in range below value. Maybe you could argue you'd want to be a buyer below value and a seller above value. You can see that on a 30-minute range, we've got some confirmed bullish divs. But all in all, I think the market is kind of just stagnating until those meeting minutes come out. So for me, nothing really significant in that market. Looking over at crude, let's zoom out. I have really not been paying attention to crude. Not going to draw the intraday sessions. I'll zoom out to a 4-hour time frame here. Looks like we're coming up against some highs, coming up against some 4-hour potential divs here. All in all, I think we're kind of looking bullish here on the crude oil perspective. Higher highs, higher lows. excuse me, from December, heading up here, kind of broken these highs, haven't broken these highs yet, so that is the high to be broken at the moment. Looks like we're kind of consolidating here, edging higher. This yellow line here, 200 period moving average. Again, higher highs, higher lows. So I would suggest maybe, expecting potentially that we're going to test these highs at some point in the near future. If we just draw a few horizontal lines, pivot points to kind of be conscious of. Looks like this pivot point here at 79.25 on the April crude contracts, and this area up here 79, big fat round number, $80. I wouldn't put it out of the mind that this wouldn't kind of get tested here over the next coming few days. I think we're in a seasonally friendly window for energy. TBG put the stream on, so now I'm looking at myself. Anyway, I got distracted there. Thank you. Seasonally friendly window here. Buy your unleaded in the middle of some month here, and sell some month down the line. What is it? RBOB, reblended gasoline. Oh, look, it gapped up here in February. Well, isn't that just cliche, as Mr. Beamish likes to say? So from a higher time frame perspective on this reblended gasoline, that's definitely looking bullish to me. I definitely can see, us making higher highs. Looks like we hit a 2.618 off of that W there. Could possibly go up and tag that there. Oh, looky. Here's a gap here. I'm looking at the continuous contract, so I don't know exactly which contract is the front month contract. Futures contracts are kind of silly, and I'm not I'm not the most proficient energy futures trader. So Brian's on holiday in El Salvador. Yep. Josh knows the deal. And there's another huge gap up here, up at 284. So we were driving down the West Coast, and as we got closer to, I guess, LA, gas got a little bit more expensive, noticeably, about $1 is worth of a difference between Seattle area, Auburn, and LA. So yeah, doesn't seem like anything's out of the ordinary here. Finish up legacy markets. Looks like 25 minutes in about, with a look at gold. Gold's the most, in my opinion, fickle of all of the futures markets I trade. Are we in such a fucking hassle?
Yeah, the speed on that ass.
Am I connected? I think I'm connected again. Sorry, guys. Yeah, I'm working on the Starlink system. Gonna try to finish up here, keeping an eye on the frames that I drop and the connection dropouts. Finishing up with gold. Just want to finish this up. Jesus Christ, where is the mouse? Frames. We are in the April contract. All right, fine. Just wanted to confirm that. Lost connection, so I gotta refresh the page. Oh, the struggle. Trying to. Am I live? Looks like I'm live. Again, apologies, guys. Where were we? I'm gonna run a little bit overtime, but that's fine. I'm running the show today, so I'm the boss. Still in the April contract for gold, on a daily time frame. Let's go to the continuous contracts. This is rough. So these are continuous contracts. I can't really see too much going on in gold. Looks like we're ranging. Looks like we're establishing some sort of consolidation above 2,000. Big fat round number again. Always like to keep those big fat round numbers in mind. It's a psychological number for the market, so you can a lot of times see pivots, consolidations, lots of fun and interesting things around big fat round numbers. I will switch over to the crypto market. Crypto tastes great. Looking at Bitcoin from a daily perspective, higher highs, higher lows. Looks like we've been trending higher ever since the end of 2022 and beginning of 2023. Continuing to make new highs into this year. And again, election year, so be cognizant of all the tomfoolery that might be. Well, I don't know. Brian likes to say that the markets are generally favorable in election, and I think Mr. Larry Williams says something similar. But be careful. I know Bitcoin is looking like it's establishing itself over 50,000. Brian was suggesting that he wouldn't see it any other way, or he had a good probability that we'd tag 50,000 at some point before the end of this up move. And I would also echo his sentiments where he was saying that we're probably at the end of the move rather than the beginning of the move. That's just my opinion based off of what I'm looking at here. We're coming into some reload zones, or a reload zone. We're definitely past the 61.8 retracement. Heading up into the 70.6 Brian favorite fib level. So don't see any breakdown as of yet. Willie is stupidly overbought, but no major, I would say, bearish divergences coming in from what I'm seeing. Looks like the buyers are transmitting. Sorry guys, sorry. I know what the problem is. It is the quality of internet here. Bandwidth is fine, but again, it's the quality more so than anything. Essentially, every 30 minutes, 45 minutes or so, I have to sign in to the internet here and reestablish a connection. Jesus, this is not good. Am I good? I think I'm good. No, not good. All right, guys. We're almost flatlining here. It's not looking good for some reason. Either somebody's on the network or I'm just not getting a great connection. MBT. What's the current month? February. Where's February? Here's February. Looks like I'm back again. Sorry guys. I'm gonna close up the stream here and then head over to the after party. But I'm working on the internet situation here. I am in contact with the owner of this place, and we've got like a plan going on. So again, it's just me kind of data gathering and making sure that I can deliver a good quality and then receive good quality and not make any initial mistakes while I look to install that thing. Jesus fucking Christ. What internet are you on? Are you on Monkey Lala? This is bad. This is really fucking bad. All right. Well, I'm going to talk about more Bitcoin and crypto stuff. If you guys can hear me, more Bitcoin and crypto coming up in the after party. For all those who can see me right now, and for all those who can see me and are wondering how to get to the after party, hop over to therationalinvestor.com. If you're new, sign up for a free trial, 30 days. If you're already signed up, head over to the Discord, and I will be posting the after party link in our Discord. Hopefully there will not be as many drops, but I cannot guarantee anything. Again, apologies for the internet connection. We were good for a little bit, but it got a little sketchy there at the end. I will dive more into Bitcoin and crypto and take requests in the after party. And if I don't talk to you guys, I will talk to you guys soon. Brian's on vacation, so expect to hear a little bit more from me. Tomorrow we've got Julian, so we'll be using his internet connection from Thailand. Whoopee. I'll see about maybe re-uploading this to the site, because I think I am also recording this locally. Thanks for joining. Keep in mind, this is not financial advice. I think the disclaimer kind of handled that. Stay safe out there. Don't take any wooden nickels. Put sunscreen on if you're under a hot sun. And bye for now.